What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sakaira, and we are going to be getting into some vibey energies because, you guys, this pick a card is definitely talking about your manifestations. We're getting the tea on what's going on with them, what the energy is looking like, where they're at. So if you're interested, if you're curious, you want to know more about your manifestations, what's going on with them, then this is the vibey pick a card for you. So you guys, I already have it set up so, we can start looking at the piles. We have three groups, three piles. So pile number one, group number one is going to be the Tattoo Tarot. So I'm doing it like pick a decks, but we're going to be using different decks for each group, right? And so pile number one, group number one, you have the Tattoo Tarot. Group number two, pile number two, you have the Gilded Tarot. And for group number three, pile number three, you have Tarot of the Divine. So look them over, you guys. You can go by maybe the name, right? Whatever feels right to you. You can look at the imagery, the colors, right? Maybe the size, because this one is a little bit smaller than this one. These two look about the same size, something like that. So, maybe certain things will stand out to you. This is giving me like sun vibes. This is giving me like moon vibes. This is giving me like, ancient Indian yogi vibes, like for some reason. So this is what I'm getting from this, this imagery and from the vibes right now. But you can connect with your guides or with your own energy, with your higher self, and see which ones speak to you. See which ones are really calling you and calling, your energy. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get into the first group for pile number one, which is this bad boy right here, the Tattoo Tarot. And I will see you guys at whatever group you decide to go with. And that's on period. Let's go. All right, group number one, pile number one. If you selected this Tattoo Tarot deck, we are about to get it in. Let's see what's going on with your manifestations, what energy currently surrounds it, what you need to know. So let's see. Spirit, connecting with the viewers of group number one, what needs to be heard about the manifestations, please. Connecting with the viewers of group number one, what needs to be heard, said, and honored about their manifestations. Connecting with the viewers from group number one, Spirit, thank you so much. What needs to be heard, said, and honored for their manifestations. Connecting with the viewers from group number one, what needs to be heard, said, and honored for their manifestations. Any messages for group number one? Any messages for group number one? Daily habits. So group number one, when it comes to your manifestations, right? If you're questioning, where they're at, what's going on with them, your daily habits are definitely going to play a role in them coming, into fruition or manifesting even quicker, because we have self-care, morning/evening success routines, make healthy choices, cumulative effects, and subliminals. So some of you guys are needing to get into daily affirmations. With subliminals, it's what it's giving. It's like daily affirmations, right? Something to incorporate into your routine to make sure you are getting yourself in alignment with this manifestation. We also have morning/evening success routines. So I feel like some of you guys, if you want to see your manifestation unfold even faster, you're definitely needing to cultivate or create some type of routine on a daily basis where you are maybe making time to give to this manifestation. If your manifestation is a business, right, you're needing to have because that's what it's giving, like morning, evening success routines, right? For some of you, the success is like self-love. Maybe you're manifesting a relationship. You're needing to tune in with like self-care, self-love. Making sure you are making healthy choices when it comes to yourself so you can be, the best version of yourself for when this partner comes into your life. For others of you, though, I am getting very much like it's about money, or it's about your business, or about like maybe your career, and you're needing to create some type of daily routine. It's giving me like sixth house and like astrology. Some type of daily routine in order to make sure you are, setting yourself up for success each and every single day. I feel like that's really going to play a role in your manifestation coming even faster, because some of you guys, you're really close to it, but you just have to kind of get yourself. It's giving me vibes of like maybe you are very like imbalanced when it comes to having a routine, or maybe you are like what they were originally giving me. It was kind of feeling like, you are good with your manifestation, but you're not consistent with it, right? Like, what you want. You may be like, preparing yourself mentally for it, stuff like that. But I feel like there needs to be more consistency. Hence the reason why this is like a daily routine, meaning every single day there's a consistent pattern that you're doing to get yourself in alignment with this routine, right? With this routine, with this manifestation. Because again, for some of you, it's coming, but you could speed it up if you just every day make it a practice to kind of connect with the energy of it. Again, whether it's a relationship that you want romantically and you want to, connect deeper with that. For some of you, I'm also getting like you're manifesting some type of opportunity, like whatever this is. And I feel like you're needing to align yourself with like, you know, self-care, self-love, things of that nature. Because when it comes to like, you know, any type of manifestations, like you have to take care of self. You have to be in like abundant energy, right? Abundance comes when you are in like healthy, like, how do I say this, Spirit? Like it says, make healthy choices, right? Abundance comes when you are in healthy energies. And so the more you tend to yourself, the more you take care of yourself, the more your manifestation will come to you, the more you will be attractive to these opportunities and to these people and to the things that want to make them their way to you. Because that's what's happening. It's like the universe is setting you up for success, but you have to also put in some type of work, or like, you know, set yourself up again for like daily success. Ooh, this is giving me Virgo vibes too, because 6th house is Virgo energy. Having like daily habits or daily practices. Let's see. Any messages for the collective when it comes to their manifestations? What do they need to know? We have surrender to rest and sleep. And then if you see this person right here, she's sleeping as well. Some of you guys are needing to get some rest. Some of you guys, we have surrender to drama. Some of you guys are needing to take a break from drama, from like distractions is what they're saying, like things that just don't serve you, because it's taking your attention, your focus away from the things that you should be focused on, which are your manifestations, right? The things you actually want. Some of you guys are giving energy to things that don't serve you, and that's also maybe why your manifestation has not come yet, because again, your focus is a little diverted. It's not really focused, it's not consistent, there we go, with what you need to be focusing on, which is, or what you want to be focusing on, which is your manifestation. Spirit, what else needs to be heard, said, and honored when it comes to the manifestations for group number 1? Can I get 1 card? Oh, that was fast. Surrender your addictions, group number 1. Ooh. Whether you're addicted to substances, food, people, sex, or overworking, take action to begin to heal the addiction and replace it with healthier alternatives. Make healthy choices. Some of you guys are needing to make healthy choices with the things that you incorporate in your day-to-day. Some of you guys have addictions that you do every day. I'm getting like smoker vibes. I'm getting like some of you guys, you know, you drink, and it's nothing wrong with like, you know, drinking, doing your thing, but I feel like there are some addictive habits or patterns. Some of you guys are addicted to sex. Some of you guys, again, you're distracted is what I'm getting. You can't be really consistent with your manifestation because something else or other things have your attention, right? Such as an addiction. This could even be an addiction to a person for some of you. Yeah. Replace it with a healthier alternative. It's giving me, again, make healthy choices. Some of you guys are needing to find more healthy daily practices. Like if you are used to eating junk food every day, maybe replace that with some fruits and some vegetables, right? If you're used to always having sex to like I'm trying to think of like good examples. Like if you use sex as a way to like maybe you're addicted to like stimulation, find other ways to stimulate yourself, right? Maybe like Spirit, give me something here, right? Like other ways to just replace these addictions, you guys. Like if you crave stimulation, find healthier ways to stimulate yourself, right? Read a book, right? Take a bubble bath. Like do things that are going to be healthier for you, healthier for your mind, body, and soul. Let's see. Any other messages for group 1, power 1? When it comes to their manifestations, what do they need to know? What needs to be heard, said, and honored? For group 1, power 1. What needs to be heard, said, and honored? Oh, we got cat hair, you guys. I love my babies, but they shed like it's nobody's business. Like, what's going on? I keep telling them I'm going to wax them. They don't want to believe me, though. They're asleep right now. That's why the house is so quiet. Because they're not being mischievous. For group 1, power 1, what needs to be heard, said, and honored when it comes to their manifestations? What is the energy? What is the energy? All right, we have Journey by Moonlight, Believe in Magic. Ooh. And then watching clouds, lie back, rest, and relax. So more energy of that, like laying down. I'm telling you, some of you guys need to like sleep, or you need to rest more, include more rest in your daily practice or your daily habits, because I feel like you could be addicted to overworking. That did come through in this card. You could be addicted to putting a lot of effort towards this manifestation, or, you know, like, okay, if it's a business, some of you guys are working like around the clock to get this up and running, to get this going, to get this, you know, or on a pathway for growth and like, you know, further success and stuff like that. But you're needing to kind of slow down is the vibes that I'm getting. Like some of you guys believe in magic and watching the clouds. It's almost giving vibes of like when you believe in magic, or when you know that the universe is supporting you with something, you really don't have to do much, right? There's not much action you take. You take maybe inspired action, divinely divinely inspired or divinely guided action, but it's not this energy of where, you're doing so from this place of lack, or you're doing so from this place of, hard work. Boom. You see how this says subliminals, and I was saying daily affirmations, right? Some of you guys are needing, this is coming through to me, some of you guys are needing to reprogram your subconscious mind with beliefs that kind of contradict or counteract that belief of like hard work breeds success. Like some of you guys feel like you have to work super hard in order to be really successful. And I feel like the universe also wants you to know, like, your manifestations are coming to you whether you work hard or you don't work at all, right? If you're lying back, you're resting, you're relaxing, your manifestations are still going to come to you. Believe in magic, right? It's like magic, it's like that energy of things being not what they seem. So some of you guys are like, how can I manifest this? How can I manifest this person? How can I manifest this business? How can I manifest this money if I'm not like putting in that work, if I'm not, on my grind, hustle. I feel like the universe wants you to take a more passive approach, right? Self-care, right? A more passive approach in your daily habits, right? Taking more time to maybe watch the clouds, maybe sun gaze, spend time out in nature, maybe by water also, because I see in both these cards we have water. So some of you guys are needing to maybe stargaze, sun gaze, spend time in nature, spend time by water. Being in that grounded type of energy will definitely help you to be more calm, more zen, more passive when it comes to your manifestations, because some of you guys you're too in your masculine energy. We got like a little fly or something in here. Like you're too in your masculine energy when it comes to your manifestations, and it's like you need that balance of the masculine principle with the feminine, right? The masculine is all about the physical action. What are you going to do? How are you going to take action? What are you going to initiate in the physical, right? That feminine principle is more like this. It's like sitting back, resting, relaxing, attracting, right? Feminine principle attracts, the masculine principle gives out. So some of you guys are giving out a lot of energy towards this manifestation, and there's an imbalance. You're needing to kind of just sit back and allow it to come to you. Some of you guys are giving so much energy that you're like holding it back, or you're pushing it off. That's a vibe coming through as well. Ooh. For the collective that I'm tuning into, what needs to be heard, said, and honored. I saw faith just now in destiny. So some of you guys are needing to have faith, because whatever you're manifesting, it seems like it's very much a part of your destiny anyway. And that's what I'm saying. It's like it'll come to you whether you do something. It'll come to you whether you do nothing. Some of you guys are needing to kind of just like take it a little bit more easier with what you're doing, only because it's like you might be kind of making unhealthy choices with your energy. Like you could be overextending your energy. So let's see. For the collective, what needs to be heard, said, and honored when it comes to manifestation, spirit? Any messages? Look, ninth house faith came out, and I was just saying, I just saw the card. I'm telling you, you're needing to have more faith when it comes to, the fact that this is meant for you. You're needing to have that faith that what's for you can never be taken from you, because the universe has already set it into motion. We have card number 33 here, which is giving me, it's interesting. I'm a life path 33, and that's really the master teacher. So some of you guys, you are, this is a sidebar, right? But some of you guys are really like spiritually gifted with like the ability to teach, or the ability to be like a spiritual healer, something like that. And this is kind of what you're manifesting, maybe a business around that. That's the energy for someone, right? Maybe some of you guys are into Reiki practices. I see the hands here. Some of you guys, again, like I feel like you could be manifesting, some of you guys are needing to have this is coming through too. Some of you guys are needing to shift some new beliefs, or shift to like more spiritually based beliefs in order to have your manifestations come through too. Because some of you guys don't believe in magic. You don't believe in like the universe. You don't believe in miracles. You don't believe in like, I don't want to say God, that's dramatic, right? But you don't believe that and God's ability to make things happen. That's what's coming through. So let's see, anything else for the collective when it comes to their manifestations for group number 1? What needs to be heard, said, and honored, spirit? So this came out the first time. I said to myself, if it came back out again, I would take it. We have Saturn return age. And some of you guys are approaching your Saturn return age. Some of you guys are feeling like, as you, they're telling me like as you get towards the Saturn return age, I feel like that's when, because that's karma, right? Karma is like you reap what you sow. So some of you guys are going to be seeing this manifestation as you go towards like the age of 27 to 29. If you are older than that, the next Saturn return age is going towards 50. And so, Yeah, because we have, let me see, 27 plus 27 is like, actually it's going more towards 60s. It's like in the 50s, but it's like it's a range of time. So some of you guys are going towards your Saturn return age, and as you get closer to it, I feel like that's when you're going to see more and more of these manifestations unfold for you. It's like you're needing to have that period of time to plant seeds, and then it's like you're going to reap what you sow. We have Mercury retrograde reinvention at the back with my throat chakra doing something as I say Mercury retrograde, right? Come on, Mercury. Oh, that's nice. So with this, I feel like your manifestations may be, there may be a holdup. This is card number 5 and 1, which is giving me like, change with like a new beginning or some type of brand new start. This Mercury retrograde, it may be bringing or initiating some type of change for your energy or for your manifestations, like bringing you closer to it. Because I feel like with Mercury retrograde reinvention, some of you guys are reinventing your manifestations, right? Like if you wanted something, some of you guys are going to be changing what you want, or you're going to be redefining it. Right? Like if you wanted a house, maybe you don't want that type of house anymore. Maybe you want a condo. It's still a house, right? But it's a different type of living space or living environment. Maybe some of you wanted a partner that had certain qualities, and then you realize, like, you know, after Mercury retrograde, you don't want those qualities anymore. I feel like Mercury retrograde is coming through too, because we are in Mercury retrograde right now. And we have eclipse season happening. There's a full moon eclipse in the sign of Scorpio happening on the 16th. And I feel like this is really coming through to help bring some of our shadows to the light so we can process them. Some of you guys are, again, you're reinventing yourself. You're going to be connecting more with faith also. I feel after Mercury retrograde, that was like a sidebar, which is definitely going to be helping your manifestations to kind of come through even more. Oh, so let's get some knowledge. They're saying go to the tarot deck first. So let's go into tarot and let's see what's coming through. Some of you guys are going to be getting manifestations like right, either like in the middle of Mercury retrograde or like right after Mercury retrograde. I feel like that's the time frame or the timeline, or that's kind of like a good, that's kind of like a good indication as to like when some of the things are going to be popping off for you. How do you want this? Right side up. Beautiful. Okay. Anything else for the collective, for group number 1, pile number 1? Okay. We got 5 of Cups in reverse and 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, I like that. It's like overcoming some type of energy when it comes to your manifestations in order to have them really come through. I'm feeling like, before I even read all the cards, I'm feeling like for some of you guys, you're needing to kind of gain some type of balance. You're needing to become more confident when it comes to your manifestations as well, and become more grounded in the fact that you know that they're coming. Some of you guys are slowing down or holding up your manifestations because you feel like a victim, like you're viewing yourself as a victim. You don't see that things are actually happening for you, or you're not in alignment with the fact that your manifestations are actually unfolding. Some good energies coming through here. Some of you guys feel stuck. And it's like you're needing to let go of this energy. It's like some of you guys are even like mourning or grieving or really feeling sad because, you know, you're not seeing your manifestation, or it's not here yet, right? We have the Page of Wands. Sorry. Let me make sure. Because they have it named the Knave. It might be the Page. I just want to make sure it's not the Knight. No, we have a Knight here. So yeah, this is the Page of Wands. So you guys are at the beginning of this journey, right? Whatever you're manifesting, this is only the beginning for you. So I feel like group number 1, what you're needing to know about your manifestation is like patience is definitely a virtue. Now, although this is the Page of Wands, you know, pages represent new beginnings. They represent like the beginning stages of something. I do feel like Wands, the suit of Wands is connected to the element of fire, which is very fast moving energy. So although you are new to something, I feel like something's going to be popping off for you very quickly, or like very rapidly. We have the King of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like the masculine and feminine principles that I was mentioning to you guys earlier that need balancing, it's like you're needing to take action from a place of confidence, right? Maybe this place of being self-assured, knowing that your manifestations are coming to you regardless of what's going on. And with that feminine energy of like kind of sitting back and allowing things to flow to you, I feel like you're needing to be this grounded, like really cool, calm, and collected energy when it comes to this passive energy, right? Because some of you guys, being passive puts you in the state of fear, worry, anxiety, right? You're needing to ground that energy. When you're passive, when you're sitting back, when you're being attractive, or you're attracting things from the universe, there's no need to like worry. There's no need to fret, fear, feel any concerns, right? Because again, self-assured, anytime you take action, it's divinely inspired or divinely guided. And I feel like that's kind of what we were saying earlier. It's like that energy of really needing to temper that balance, right? Some of you guys are giving, you're putting out too much energy, and it's like you don't feel comfortable sitting back and receiving. Some of you guys have an issue with receiving. That's a message coming through too. The universe can't fully gift you with what they want to give you because you don't know how to open up and actually receive. Some of you guys don't believe you're going to receive, and so therefore how can the universe give it to you if you don't even believe that it's coming, right? Faith. You don't have faith. Oh, collective, we're getting the tea. Because this is what you needed to know. We have the Nine of Swords in reverse. I was just talking about overcoming anxiety, fear, worry, all of those energies, right? This is giving me vibes of, again, learning how to temper your energy. And it's funny, I thought this was a Six of Swords. So it's funny I was mentioning Nine of Swords energy with the Six of Swords in mind, but the Nine of Swords was actually here. I feel like, again, learning how to temper your energy, group number one, learning how to, you know, take inspired action, take action from this place of confidence and being self-assured, but also learning how to sit back, be grounded, and say, you know what, I'm in nature, things come to me, I'm abundant, right? Like that's the vibe I'm getting. Because you don't need to worry about these things. Some of you guys are worried, like, you know, it's not going to show up. I'm going to be left, you know, left hanging. Like the universe is going to leave me hanging. Some of you guys feel like, you know, you're going to feel like a victim of, I don't want to say a victim, but it's coming through like, you know, woe is me, like it's not showing up, I don't have it, where is it? Because Five of Pentacles is a card of lack. And I was saying some of you guys, like you exert all this energy, but it's coming from maybe a place of lack or a place of feeling like it's not going to come. So you have to work really hard to make it come, right? Trying to force the universe, but you don't have to do that. Again, like with this energy here, it's going to come to you whether you do something or you do nothing, because it is tied to your destiny, it's tied to your fate. Right? Whatever you're manifesting, it's meant for you. We got sirens outside. You guys know. If you watch me on this channel, every time the sirens come, that's my guides telling me we're on the money. We're talking about some stuff. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. Ooh, this is a Queen of Pentacles. Sorry. We have the Queen of Cups. And I was talking about self-care, nurturing yourself, you know, giving to self, making sure you are taken care of, because I feel like that is what needs to happen. Some of you guys, Ten of Swords in reverse. Some of you guys need to end a cycle where you are not really nurturing to yourself. You're not nurturing to your manifestations, right? Some of you guys, you need to embody more of that nurturing energy, right? I was saying some of you guys need to implement daily habits where you are tending not only to yourself on a daily or on the regular, but you are tending to your manifestations. You're giving energy and life to those manifestations on a regular, right? The Queen of Cups is a mother. She is very nurturing. She's, you know, she gives life. She's also very intuitive. So I feel like connecting with your intuition about, you know, some of the practices that feel good to you. Intuitively, you know what you should be doing, or, you know, intuitively you can feel what feels right for you, what feels aligned for you, right? We have the Eight of Swords, more Gemini energy. So some of you guys are needing to kind of get out of this cycle of being stuck in your head. This is what you need to release. Some of you guys are stuck in your head about, you know, where is this manifestation at? When is it going to come? How do I get out of the situation that I'm in? Some of you guys feel really stagnant when it comes to your manifestations, like you feel blocked against them. And again, I was saying it's like you could be exerting so much energy that you're almost keeping it at bay. You know what I mean? The minute you sit back, it's like the minute it flows to you. Not saying you have to do nothing. Again, this is taking action, but doing so from an inspired place. Right, from this divinely guided place where your guides are like, hey, make some content today. Hey, you're feeling inspired today, you know, go do that thing. Hey, you know, you got a meeting today, make sure you're feeling your best. Like that kind of vibe, right? Inspired action. Yeah, with the Five of Cups being the last card, I feel like some of you guys are needing to release this cycle of feeling like, you know, things are not going to work out for you, being really sad about it, allowing it to affect you and get you down like on an emotional level, because there's no need for that, collective. I'm seeing that your manifestations are coming to you. They're showing up, right? Faith is definitely a virtue when it comes to your manifestations and when it comes to your ability to attract them, because if you don't have faith, they're not going to come, or they'll come, but they'll just come really like later on at some point in life, right? Because again, what's for you can't be taken from you. But it's like, if you want it now, you know what to do, collective. And make it an everyday thing. You know what to do. All right, for the collective, any advice, not advice, any last messages, sorry. Any last messages for the collective, group number 1, pound number 1. Spirit, thank you so much. Any last messages for the collective, group number 1, pound number 1. Any last messages for the collective? What needs to be heard and honored? For group number 1, pound number 1, when it comes to the manifestations, I just saw the energies gaining momentum. So I'm telling you, there's a buildup. Things are picking up for you. Things are working out for you. We'll take it. We'll take it. We have nothing will come of the situation, but it came out reverse. I'm going to leave it that way. I feel like this is how you are thinking. This is that lack of faith we were talking about. Some of you guys are needing to look at this energy, right? Some of you guys feel like, again, your manifestations are not going to come. Nothing's going to come of the situation. That needs to be changed. That needs to be flipped around. We have your dreams need a practical plan. This is full moon in Taurus. So that's all about releasing, right? Releasing what doesn't serve you. Some of you guys, when it comes to your manifestations, you're needing to have more practicality, right? More of this earth sign energy going on, where you are more grounded. You're being more maybe realistic about some of the things that you are doing, or realistic in your approach to doing them, right? Some of you guys, the practicality is really just implementing them on a daily basis. That is a super practical technique to, manifest, to have your manifestations come in for you. Lastly, we have bring love into the situation. So, and this is new moon in Aquarius. So for this new cycle that's coming online for you, you're needing to bring some type of love. This could be, again, that energy of Queen of Cups, nurturing yourself, nurturing your manifestations. If this is something you love, right, or someone you love, or something you would like to experience, you need to connect more to that energy of it's what you love, it's what you love to do, right? Connecting more to self-love, self-care. I see the water here. Again, it's giving Queen of Cups vibes, like nurturing not only yourself, but nurturing your manifestations. And this is like, you know how you water a plant, right? I see her pouring out water, Aquarius, the water bearer, but I feel like you're needing to like water your manifestations every day. Pour love into your manifestations every day. Like, that's what it's giving. So now we're going to close out with advice, you guys. I never used this deck. I got it. I was really feeling drawn to it, and then I just never really used it. I used it maybe for some personal readings, but not really for like YouTube readings. And so I'm really excited to see what the vibes are. I did a vibe check before I started recording, and I really was vibing with the energy of this with this deck. It's called Divine Doors, if I'm not mistaken. It'll be listed in the description for you if you're interested. But let's see, what do you guys need to know when it comes to your manifestations? For group number 1, spirit, pound number 1, what do they need to know? What needs to be heard, said, and honored? For group number 1, pound number 1, anything else needs to be heard, said, and honored? Last call. Anything else needs to be heard, said, and honored? Okay, that's it. So group number 1, we have patience. This is the divine door. And I was saying, it's like, it's coming. It's coming. Make it a daily practice to love on these manifestations, love on yourself. They're going to show up. It says, everything soon will come to light, and then you will see things will be all right. And this is what I'm saying. Things are working out for you. Some of you, we got horns blaring outside, you guys. Also, like horns and sirens, those are my indications. So your guides, they're talking, right? Our guides, my guides, your guides, our ancestors, the angels, they're here. They're like, yo, this is the vibes. This is the vibe check. Like, vibe check. Like, All right. A stranger's grace. It's so funny because when I did the vibe check with this deck, I live in New York, you guys. I'm sorry. The engines, everything, you're going to hear it all, right? But when I did the vibe check earlier, this did come out. And this reads, ego fears the sudden danger, but never underestimate the kindness of a loving stranger. So I feel like, again, that energy of ego and fear came through. That was the first part of the card. I feel like some of you guys are dealing with fear, again, when it comes to nothing coming of the situation, nothing happening. But that kindness from a stranger is giving me vibes of like, you may meet someone who has like, I'm hearing you might meet the plug. So you might meet like this person who's really going to help you on your journey. Your guides may be sending like some type of guardian angel to you to help you, make this manifestation really come to fruition. Some of you guys, I just heard, are manifesting a baby, and obviously you need a partner to do so. Some of you guys are going to be meeting somebody, and it's going to be a stranger, and then this is going to be like the person who's divinely sent to you to do that. That was very specific, so take that as it resonates. But I feel like there's going to be help from a very strange place, or help from this very unknown place. Again, it could be a physical stranger who maybe has some gems for you. You might have a conversation with a stranger and they might put some things into perspective for you. But I feel like there's going to be some help coming through. It's like, it's feeling like support. That's what it's giving. you guys have support and you're going to be receiving support. Again, they're bringing me back to daily habits. Make sure you are implementing whatever these practices are, whatever this manifestation is. You are loving on it on a daily basis. You're giving it life, giving it energy on a daily basis. Some of you guys are manifesting and you're using affirmations, saying those affirmations every single day, being consistent, because that was a theme that came through as well. Consistency, patience, those are some of the virtues that you guys need to understand and connect with for your manifestations to really pop off. So this is what I have for you, group number one, pile number one, and this was beautiful. If you vibe with this, if this helped you feel like, you know, you can get your manifestations to flow to you, please comment down below. Let me know so I know, you know, how you guys felt about this bad boy, how you guys vibe with it. You know, give me a check in the comments for vibe check if you're feeling this, you know. So if you're going to any of the other piles, I will see you there, group number one. But if the buck stops here, thank you for vibing, connecting, sharing time, space, and energy with me. And I will see you in the next video. Group number two, pile number two, what is up? If you chose the Gilded Tarot, then this is going to be your reading. We're going to start with the Island Times Wellness Law of Attraction deck. So let's see. Connecting with the viewers for group number two, pile number two. So what needs to be heard, said, and honored when it comes to their manifestations? What are the messages? What needs to be heard? It needs to be said, needs to be honored. What are the messages for group number two, the viewers of group number two, connecting with everybody, viewing, choosing, selecting, pile group number two? What needs to be heard for their manifestations? What do they need to know? What is the necessary information? Give us the tea, spirit. I saw negativity, and that one made my stomach hurt. Like, some of you guys are very pessimistic or very negative when it comes to your manifestations. You just have a very negative perspective, or like you walk with like maybe negative beliefs when it comes to your manifestations, which is definitely a sure way to block them. So that could be some of the energy surrounding your manifestations at this time. There are some negative beliefs there. All right, for group number two, darkest before dawn. All right. So you guys have breakdown before breakthrough, major shift is in progress, dissolving barriers, ascending. So you guys are going through some type of dark night of the soul in your life, and I feel like it's affecting your manifestations, right? Some of you guys are having a breakdown before a breakthrough. You're going through a very heavy period, or what feels like rock bottom right before you peak. So this is giving me vibes of like your manifestation is like right there. It's like right there, but you have to go through these energies, and it's to help you ascend. It's to help you make some progress on a personal level or in your soul's journey, your soul's growth, right? Major shift is in progress. So you are changing, you are shifting, and I feel like the person you need to become, like, think of it this way: when you're manifesting, right, there's a version of you that already has that manifestation. I feel like you are shifting into that version of you that has what you want, which is why you are going through some type of breakdown, or you're going through some type of maybe challenging situations. Again, some of you guys feel like you're at rock bottom. And this could be why maybe that negativity came through, because some of you guys are feeling like you're at rock bottom, but you don't see the other side of it. You just see where you are now, and it feels really bad. It feels like, why am I here? You know, I've been putting in this work. I want my manifestations. I want them to show up. Where are they? And it's like, you just got to be a little bit patient, because the universe is preparing you. The universe is building you up for it. This is a beautiful thing though, group number two, because this means that you're right there. Like, it's coming. It's coming. For group number two, what do they need to surrender? What needs to be heard, said, and honored? Any messages when it comes to their manifestations? Any energies that need to be heard, said, honored? What needs to be heard from the viewers and people watching, connecting with pile number two, group number two? With the Gilded Tarot, what needs to be heard, said, and honored? Surrender outdated beliefs about yourself. Wow. I'm telling you guys, it's like negative beliefs. I'm telling you, some of you guys, it's not even negative beliefs about the actual manifestation. It's negative beliefs about yourself, maybe your ability to attract this thing, your ability to have this thing, feeling good enough to, you know, to manifest this thing. Like, if you are trying to manifest a house and you've grown up in poverty all your life, you may walk with beliefs that poverty is all you know, right? You may be trying to break those beliefs, but they still feel like they are holding a lot of weight when it comes to your manifestations. This could be what the universe is helping you to break down, so you can have this breakthrough, right? Some of these beliefs that you're walking with. Surrender frustration. Oh, and I'm saying that it's like, where is it already? Like, I feel like I'm at rock bottom. I feel like I'm, you know, I've been waiting, I've been putting in this work. Where is it? A lot of frustration coming through for you guys. So this is what needs to be given up, right? There's no need to be frustrated or angry or irritated, because you, again, it's like you don't see the other side of what's happening. You may feel like you're at rock bottom, but best believe on the other side of rock bottom, like, you can only go up from there, and that's that ascending, right? It's like It's giving me Taurus vibes in the what is that tarot deck? Mystic Dreamer Tarot? No. Star Spinner Tarot? I want to say it's the Star Spinner Tarot, the green box with like all the vibrant colors. And their Hierophant card, it's like, I call it ascending the stairway to heaven. Some of you guys are raising your frequency, you're raising your vibration, but it's like you almost had to go to rock bottom in order to feel what rock bottom was like, so you'll know what it's like to be on the up and up. That's kind of like coming through as a message as well. We have surrender and frustration. It says frustration doesn't open any doors. The key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup so you may approach the situation more calmly. Some of you guys are losing your cool when it comes to these manifestations, and it's not helping, right? It's like your manifestations are already on the way, but you being upset, being frustrated, being irritated, being impatient is also a word coming through. That's not going to help open the door any faster, right? All it does actually is kind of slow it down, because you are lowering your frequency, you're lowering your vibe, your vibration. The lower your vibration goes, the slower things come to you. The higher your vibration goes, the faster things come to you. So the more you're happy, the more you're at peace, the more you're feeling joy, the more you are encouraged, right? The more you are feeling love, unconditional love, right? Self-love. Those are the energies that are going to bring in this manifestation even quicker. Right? Like if you're at rock bottom, be at rock bottom, but be at peace with rock bottom, because again, you can only go up from here, right? This is what's coming through. So let's see, what else do we have for you guys? For group number 2, pile number 2, this came through, this was the only one flipped. I'll take it. First one out, crossing bridges. It's time for healing, connecting, mending, and releasing. Some of you guys, again, you're releasing some of those. What the heck did I do? Ooh, Sakara was about to do something crazy, you guys. Give me a second. Give me a second. I was about to shuffle these cards like vice versa. That's the only way I could think to describe it. Like it would have been like this instead of like this, right? Anyway, but it says releasing, and I was saying you guys are going to be releasing, it feels like, some of that frustration, you know, some of that negative energy, some of that like negative beliefs about yourself, about your ability to manifest, about your ability to get out of your situation currently. Itchy elbow vibes. Okay, it's giving. So let's see, any other messages for the collective? Can we get one more card? One more card, Spirit. Any other messages? Taking shelter. The answers are within. So some of you guys are going to be getting the answers that you need. I just heard during Mercury retrograde, it's going to be causing you to, this is giving me like hermit vibes, to do some deep reflection, some deep introspection. This could be that darkest before dawn, that dark night of the soul. Dark nights of the soul usually result in like a lot of shadow work, or a lot of like healing of your energies, releasing shadow energies, releasing like negative energies. So some of you guys are going to be, you know, doing some shadow work. You're going to be you know, healing and releasing, and that's what's going to bring in your, they're giving me a lot right now. Some of you guys are carrying negative energies from outside of your manifestations, like you're dealing with frustrations from other situations in your life as well. And that's what this crossing bridges also is talking about. Some of you guys are needing to heal certain connections with people. You're needing to release certain situations outside of like, you know, yourself, that are like maybe bothering you, they're triggering you, right? Wow. We have voyage of the heart, love flows through you and to you. And so this is what I'm saying. It's like you guys are really kind of being set up at this point for success. And you're needing to kind of connect back to that love that you naturally are. Surrendering frustration will definitely help you to do that, because you got to think of it this way, right? Naturally, you already are love. You are God's energy in a human body. You are a soul with a human shell, right? And so this soul is literally comprised, like made up of unconditional love. That's what it is. That's the frequency of your soul. It is unconditional, pure love. And so it's not that you really have to do anything to be unconditionally loving. You just have to stop doing the things that keep you from being that, right? So frustration is one of those energies that will keep you from tapping into the unconditional love that you already are, right? Because this is like it's like a love blocker, right? Some of you guys are manifesting love. You're frustrated because it hasn't come yet, right? That's the message too. Let's see. Some of you guys are being forced to be single if you're manifesting love and you're frustrated about that. Any other messages for the collective when it comes to the manifestation? Spirit needs to be heard, said, and honored. Any other This Saturn return age, it wants to come out so bad for everybody. Like, some of you guys are getting some good karma coming through. It's like your manifestations are going to really be manifesting the closer you get to maybe like the age 27 to 29. Or if you pass that already, the closer you get to age like your mid 50s. That's like the second Saturn return age, around there. Let's see. All right, for the collective, what needs to be heard, that is honored when it comes to their manifestations? Any messages coming through? Okay. Chiron, healing. Ha! Yeah, lots of energies of healing. Some of you guys are carrying a lot of energies that need to be released. Some of you guys are walking with wounds that are keeping you from really embracing. This is this darkest before dawn. Some of you guys are dealing with see, look at this. Mercury retrograde is happening right now. Eclipse season is also happening right now. We're getting ready to have a full moon eclipse in the sign of Scorpio on the 16th. And so some of you guys are dealing with like eclipse energies, which are causing you to like purge, right? But that purge is like again, it's like that dark night of the soul. It's like you're purging a lot of negativity. And so in order to purge that, it's almost like you have to face it first. So you may be dealing with like a lot of chaotic energy internally at this time. And that could be also you know, why your manifestation is not showing up yet, because you have some energies to work through first before they can. And these are like internal things, right? Like, again, healing. I'm seeing some of you guys are healing some cycles that you've been in, with this card being number 8. We have water element sensing, so healing on an emotional level. Some of you guys are healing this emotional connection that you have maybe to others, or you're healing just this emotional capacity that you have within yourself. I'm also hearing healing to get back to like unconditional love, like what we were just talking about. It's like doing the releasing so that you can just naturally be the unconditional love, right? It's almost like I heard a good example. They said like how did that go? It's like the unconditional love is the sun, right? And feelings like frustration, anger, fear, grief, pride, greed, right? Those are like the clouds. They come and they block the sun. But when you remove the clouds, the sun is just there. You don't have to put the sun there. The sun is already there, right? I feel like that's what you guys are doing. You're getting back to your energy. You're getting back to your sun, to your soul, right? To your higher self. We have here North Node, life's purpose, and this is what I'm saying. You're getting back to your soul, to yourself. Your soul's energy, your soul's path. Some of you guys, what you're manifesting is really tied to your North Node, but it's almost like the way that it's happening, it's a part of your destiny, or it's a part of your life cycle to go through the manifestation process this way. Some of you guys are meant to go through a very heavy period before you really manifest something big, because it's going to help you not only appreciate it more, but also I feel like it's going to help you, I don't know, like it helps you become the version of yourself that you need to be in order to fully have that manifestation successfully, right? Like, the universe knows what it's doing, you guys. This is all part of a divine plan, I'm telling you. All right, so let's see. Let's get into tarot now, and we're gonna read reversals because the universe has been telling me to lately. So let's see, for the collective, what's coming through when it comes to their manifestations? For pile number 2, group number 2, spirit, what needs to be heard, said, and honored? Thank you so much. For pile 2, group 2, what needs to be heard, said, and honored? Thank you so much. Last shuffle. Pile 2, group 2. Ooh, we got 6 of Cups coming through. Some of you guys are healing some type of childhood wounds. And I was just saying, it's like you're carrying energies from outside of you. And it does feel like you've been walking with them for quite some time. Almost like a buildup of energy that has to just like be surrendered, be released. Chiron, it talks about the wounds that you are born into this life with. So again, some of you guys may have felt these wounds from a young age, and you may have carried some of the painful, situations that you experienced as a child or as a younger adult, or maybe in your teen years, right? You've been carrying the pain of these energies, and it's like the universe has to break you down so you finally can face them, and then you'll have your breakthrough where you're able to release them, and then boom, your manifestation shows up, right? For group number 2, pile number 2, what needs to be heard, said, and honored, spirit? Thank you so much. We have 9 of Wands in reverse with the Emperor. Yeah, it's like some of you guys are overcoming a long road. Look, 9 of Wands is like wounded warrior. I've been through so much. I've had a very hard past, right? Some of you guys have had a very hard past, but you are coming out of that energy, and you're coming out on top with the Emperor. Like, This is all 4 kings combined into one card, right? You are coming out, whether you're a woman or a man, this is just like a card of being empowered, taking action from this empowered place. Some of you guys are going to be taking action to address some of these hardships from your past, right? Finally confronting them, right? Because this is Mars energy, Aries energy, which is like the planet of war, right? And so some of you guys are confronting these shadow energies that live within you once and for all. Let me get some tea, you guys. Hold on. That was good. Okay, let me see. Any other messages? We have the 4 swords with the 6 of Pentacles in reverse. Excuse me. Anything else? The 3 of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Any last messages? Last shuffle. Any last messages? Okay, lastly we have the Page of Wands, and it's so interesting. The Page of Wands came out for group number 1 as well, and it's kind of giving vibes like you're beginning your spiritual, like, you know, whatever you're manifesting, it's the beginning for you, right? This is the beginning of maybe a spiritual journey for some of you as well. We have the Lovers. So some of you guys are manifesting a love connection. I was saying that earlier. It's like you have to heal your wounds before you can even give love to someone else, right? Healing on an emotional level. You're meant to connect with somebody in this lifetime. If this is about love, whatever this manifestation is, you want it because it's directly tied to what you're supposed to experience in this life. It's like, again, I was saying your life has been like divinely planned. Like there's a divine order to the things that are happening in your life. And so some of you guys have had a long road when it comes to, you know, whatever this manifestation is, or just in life, period. And I feel like it's played a role on your ability to kind of be in your power. Some of you guys are taking some time to figure out how to bring some type of balance to your life that feels very unbalanced at this time. This could be on your mind at the time. Like, you know, if you're manifesting and you just feel blocked from your manifestations, you feel like you're going through a lot. Some of you guys are just manifesting, like, you know, coming out of rock bottom. Again, it's like, some of you guys want nothing more but to come out of rock bottom, right? Out of rock bottom is good enough for you, but you're not meant to have a life where you're in rock bottom for too long. Rock bottom is just there as a temporary situation to teach you something, right? And for some of you, it may not even be as severe as rock bottom, but you may just be going through a bit of a chaotic time in your life, or a time frame where things are a little bit out of control, a little bit scattered, a little bit unbalanced, right? We have the 3 of Cups, but get ready for some celebrations, get ready for some good times. After things not moving, after things feeling stagnant, you're going to have some type of brand new beginning. So I feel like when it comes to your manifestation, it's like, get ready for some celebration after a period of time where things felt really imbalanced, right? A period of time where you tried to figure out, you put a lot of thought into how you can maybe reclaim your power, again, how you can take action, take initiative to overcome these energies. But again, things are moving for you. You guys are going to have exactly what it is that you're looking for. I see so much success, so much. These are people also like celebrating you, so you could be accomplishing something that could be part of your manifestation, right? But these things are lining up for you. It's just a matter of you being patient and you waiting for the divine timing of things to really happen and play out. So let's see, any other messages for my group number 2 viewers? You guys, I got cat hair all over me. Come on. I love my little choo-choos, but they are so hairy. Like, what the heck? What the heck? Okay, so let's see. For group number 2, the viewers of Powell, group number 2, we need to be heard and honored. I just saw that card. You are very close to achieving your goal. So that's what I was saying. You guys are like this close to coming out the other side, and you just can't see what's on the other side. We got sirens in the back. You guys know, if you watch me on this channel, my guides literally connect with me through sirens, through horns, because of where I live. It's like they come at very specific times. Sometimes I'll do a reading and I'll hear nothing. But then sometimes I'll do a reading and I'm hearing them like constantly. For you guys, this is the first time I'm really kind of, I think, paying attention to sirens, if they did, you know, go off earlier. But I feel like your guides, my guides, our angels, our ancestors, they're like, yeah, this is the one. She wants to manifest. He wants to manifest. This is the one. That's the one, right? Okay. Ooh, they said take that one. Look at the bigger picture. So full moon in Sagittarius, some of you guys are needing to release some type of perspective that you're holding. And I was just saying, like, you can't see the other side of your situation because, again, you're really focused on the fact that you may feel like you're at rock bottom. You may feel really imbalanced. You may feel like there's a lot going on for you at the time. And you don't have that full understanding. I feel like the bigger picture is like, you have to go through this now so you can enjoy and be successful later, if that makes sense. That's the full picture, right? So maybe even releasing any negative feelings you have about your present circumstance or situation, releasing that frustration. Because again, it's not going to open any doors to be in this energy to be frustrated, right? And also I feel like the reason why some of you guys are viewing your manifestation from that light, again, is because you just don't see it as showing up, or you don't see it as like your life kind of leading you to what it is that you're looking for. It's like, how can this be on the way if these are the things happening in my life? These things happening right now don't look like that. They don't look like that over there. But it's like, you don't see how the universe is connecting the dots behind the scenes, right? This one came out, so we have meditate and contemplate. Some of you guys are needing to connect with your guides. You're needing to go into meditation, right? Especially when it comes to frustration, calming your energy, because it says, the key to resolving a dilemma or dissolving a block is to take a breath, center yourself, and regroup, so you may approach the situation more calmly. Some of you guys, in order to like get into that energy of being calm, finding your zen, meditation, contemplation, some deep thinking, right? With the Four of Swords, that's also a card of meditation. I feel like some of you guys are needing to connect with that energy, because it's definitely going to help you connect deeper with your manifestations. Any other energies need to be heard, said, and honored. All right, we have, I'll take this one because I felt it, and we'll take that one. We have hold your vision and you are good enough. So I feel like the universe wants you to know, when it comes to your manifestation, right? You are good enough to have whatever this is, right? If you're at rock bottom, don't start to, you know, doubt yourself, doubt your abilities. Don't start to question, you know, your manifestation or the universe delivering it to you, because they want you to hold on to your vision. They want you to hold on to it. Why? Because it's coming. Right? They wouldn't want you to hold on. Your guides are not going to have you holding on to something that's never going to show up, right? They're telling you to hold your vision because you are good enough to have it. The more you get in alignment with that, the more you connect with your guides, and you kind of receive those downloads, again, maybe through meditation, maybe through some of you guys need to like get into prayer, right? Some of you guys maybe are needing to just get into those quiet moments where you just try to quiet your mind, which is like meditation, but maybe for the purposes of communicating with your guides, like on a like a channel messages kind of vibe, right? Take it as it resonates, but look, your commitment is being tested. This is crazy. So group number 2, like, you're going through this darkest before dawn. You're going through this dark night of the soul. You're going through this really hard time right now to test how committed you are to your manifestation. At the back, we have, it's time to release negativity and a new start is coming. And these were flipped, so I am going to take them, because I was only going to pull 4, but they were literally flipped opposite on the back here. So I feel like your commitment is being tested. A new start is coming, but you have to release the negativity first. And I saw negativity come out earlier in that Island Times Wellness when I was shuffling. I'm telling you guys, that frustration, that anger, that irritation you're dealing with because of your circumstances right now, don't let it get to you. Find a way to like balance that out. Find a way to find your calm, your zen, because what's coming to you, you don't want to block it with negative emotions, right? That's not what we want to do. So for group number 2, we're going to close out with Divine Doors. I was telling group number 1 that I'm so excited to use this deck because I never really use it for YouTube. I use it more for personals and barely, right? Like, I bought this deck, I was feeling drawn to it. I used it maybe 2 or 3 times, maybe 4 times, and then that was it. So I broke her out today. I said, hold on, we're going to pull some Divine Door cards, right? We have A Moment's Joy. Stand through the hourglass, yet time could stand still. A moment lasts forever in the bliss of the heart's will. So this is giving me vibes of, like, I heard hourglass. It's giving me vibes of like divine timing, finding joy in the moment, knowing that divine timing is really working for you, right? Also the heart's will. Some of you guys, you're needing to make sure you're tuning in with the willpower of your heart, right? You manifest through that heart chakra. So your heart is going to your heart, and also your solar plexus, which is where you get your willpower from, the solar plexus. So I feel like those 2 chakras need some they need some management. They need some love and some TLC from you, because I am getting a vibe that, like, your willpower, you know, your heart chakra, like your energy there, it's like you need to connect stronger with that, because that's definitely going to help you to get closer to this manifestation, to hold on, right? Hold your vision. Some of you guys want to give up. It's going to definitely help you to, like, you know, stay fixed on this energy, fixed moon. Then we have sunset. Time here turns to release and unfurl. Old cords of pain fade as the sunlight burns. And I was saying, like, some of you guys have energies from your childhood. You have a very hard past, or you're dealing with a very hard life, right? This is getting ready to like, the sun is setting, right? Like, it's like that what would you call that? Like, that cycle. The sun rises, it sets, it rises, it sets. It's like a cycle. So the sun rose, right? Darkest before dawn, the sun is setting. That cycle is getting ready to close out now. And I feel like you guys are getting to it says old cords of pain fade as the sunlight burns. So I feel like you guys, as you're closing out this cycle, these pain cords that are still attached to you, these energies of frustration, these energies of Chiron healing, right? These old wounds that you're walking with, those are going to get ready to be released from you. You're going to be healing those energies. Ooh, nice. Jude's song. Listen to this. Something to look at the back of the deck. A reminder for even the most hopeless of lost cases. You can find peace within the strangest of places. Listen to that, collective. I'm telling you, some of you guys feel hopeless. You feel frustrated. You know, you're at rock bottom or close to it. And you just feel like, you know, you want to give up. You feel like you don't want to hold on to this vision. You feel like you're not seeing how this is connected to your manifestation. Whatever hard times you're going through is preparing you for this come up. Like, the leveling up is about to be sick. It's about to be crazy, collective, for group number 2. Like, if you're watching this, you have my whole heart for your, you know, your hard times right now, because it can be overwhelming. It can be overbearing. But I'm going to congratulate you now. 3 of Cups. This is me clapping for group number 2, because you guys are about to have the biggest level up of your life. You're about to have the biggest come up of your life. Like this, when you see what's coming for you, when you finally get in the energy of this manifestation, ooh, you're gonna look back at this darkest before dawn, darkest before dawn, this dark night of the soul, this, like, again, rock bottom is what they keep giving me. You're gonna look back at this like, that was small fries. That was cheesecake. Like, I like cheesecake. That was cheesecake, right? Like, you guys, this is what I have for you, group number 2. Wow. Oh my God. Oh, so if you vibed with this, you guys, don't forget to comment below. Let me know what group you chose, if this made sense for your situation. If you are going through a tough time and you want to share that with me, or if you don't want to share it publicly, you can DM me as well. I will talk to you guys. I don't mind that. But, you know, let me know how you felt about this, how this vibed for your story, for your, you know, for your energy, if this made sense for what you want to manifest in life, you know, the direction you want to go, all those good things. And if you're going to any of the other piles, I will see you there. But if you're stopping here, thank you for vibing with me, your girl, sister, and I will see you in the next video, you guys. Peace. Group 3, pile 3, if you selected the Tarot of the Divine Tarot deck, then this is going to be your reading. We're going to start with the Island Times Wellness Law of Attraction cards and see what the energy is looking like for your manifestation. So let's get it done. Spirit, connecting with the viewers of pile 3, group 3, the viewers tuning in, watching that selected pile 3 or group 3, what needs to be heard, and honored when it comes to their manifestations. For the viewers for pile 3, group 3, what needs to be heard, what needs to be said, what needs to be honored. For the viewers that are connecting, watching, viewing, tuning into the energy, what needs to be heard, said, and honored when it comes to their manifestations. Any messages for the manifestations? I saw bring love. Some of you guys are needing to bring more love into what you are doing. I saw challenge as well. Some of you guys are dealing with some challenges, some obstacles right now. We have negativity. Ooh. So funny, because you could be connecting with the reading for group number 2 as well. This was a card. It didn't come out, but when I was shuffling, I saw it and it really gave me like gut-wrenching vibes. So you could have energy there as well. Check it out if you feel called to. But for you guys, group number 3, we have negativity. And this reads distorted view wounds. Wow. And this makes so much sense for what group number 2 had, because there was like a lot of wounds, a lot of Chiron energy. So you guys could be connecting with group number 2. Take it as it resonates, right? Distorted view wounds, complaining, negative self-talk, self-sabotage, outside influences, be gracious. So group number 3. It's so funny, because when I was connecting with your pile just now and I was getting ready to, like, you know, get into the recording, my energy felt so blah. Like, that's the best way I could describe it. I felt very devoid of passion. Like, it just didn't feel like I felt excited about my manifestations. Like, that's not the vibe I was getting. It felt like that, right? And so that could be you guys, you know, how you feel about your manifestations at this time. You could be feeling like, I don't know, I'm giving up. It's never going to show up anyway. Like, these negative beliefs or these negative doubts, these are definitely where, you know, the energy that's going on with your manifestations right now. If you're wondering why they haven't shown up, or if you're wondering, you know, what's going on with them, why are they delayed? You know, you've been maybe putting in work physically, but are you putting in the work energetically? Because some of you guys have some inner work to do, and that's why your manifestations are not showing up physically. Manifestations, they show up spiritually first. So spiritually, they're already created. It's already done for you. It's the physical manifestation that takes time, and the way to bring that in is with positivity, high vibration, right? That speeds up the manifestation. So some of you guys have to work on that energy. You have to release some negativity that's living inside of you at this time. Some of you guys, again, it's connected to your distorted viewpoint or your distorted perspective when it comes to your manifestation. Some of you guys have wounds with this particular energy, where it's like you're wanting to manifest something because maybe you didn't have it growing up, or you're wanting to manifest something because you saw this is what maybe you wanted from like a child. Like, because again, like, let's say if you want to manifest a happy marriage, some of you guys may want this because as a kid, maybe your parents didn't have a happy marriage, or your parents weren't married, or you were raised by a single parent, something like that, right? Like, there's some type of wounds maybe tied to your manifestation. And it's not to say like to want a happy family or a healthy, marriage is a bad thing, but I feel like your viewpoint of it even being possible is distorted, because whatever you're wanting, it's coming from the fact that maybe you didn't have it, or you lacked it in your earlier years, whether that was like your early adulthood, or early childhood, or teenage years. But sometime in the past, I feel like you guys went through things that are really connected to what you want to manifest, and it's like you're not going to be able to really be positive about it until you tend to the wounds that are connected to it. So if you want to manifest a house, and maybe your parents struggled to even maintain a home that they were renting, and you want to own a home, it's like overcoming that wound of not enough, overcoming that wound of lack of poverty, right? Stuff like that. So those are a few examples. Take it as it resonates for whatever your manifestation is, but just know that you have to release some negativity when it comes to that energy, because it's not going to allow the manifestation to come to you at a quick rate. It's going to keep it at bay until you get it together. Let's see. Spirit, what needs to be heard, said, and honored? Ooh, surrender to complete healing. And that flew out. That flew out. Okay, so you guys are needing to, again, heal those wounds. I'm telling you, if you need to go watch Power number 2, I feel like there are some messages there for you. Take it as it resonates, you guys. I'm telling you, like, I feel it. It's very connected. Like, the energies are so similar. It's almost weird. So, surrendering to complete healing. This reads, open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Some of you guys, the universe is wanting to heal you right now because they see that maybe you are in a negative space when it comes to, maybe old situations you're still walking with, old energies you're still carrying with you. Because although we're talking about your manifestations, sometimes there are energies that we carry within us that block these manifestations, such as pain, such as trauma, such as betrayal that we experienced that we never got over, things of that nature. So some of you guys, and again, this is a wound of not having enough. 5 of Pentacles, right? Like, there's not enough to go around, scarcity, right? But with surrendering to complete healing, I feel like whatever these wounds are, group number 3, once you heal them, right, your manifestation will definitely be able to flow to you. I feel like this is a heart chakra vibe, because we have pink heart chakra, which is upper heart chakra vibes actually, and then pink, more upper heart chakra vibes, and it matches my nails, more pink. So some of you guys are really vibing with this energy of the pink. That could be a favorite color, or that could just be a color that you resonate with right now, or you really are just needing to tend to the energy of your heart chakra, specifically the upper heart chakra. Look it up if you don't know what it is, because I really don't have, I guess, the time to go into like a whole chakra review right now. Maybe if you guys want to see that, let me know, and I could do like a separate video to talk about the chakras and like the energy meridians, stuff like that. Because your chakras, they're like portal centers, let me tell you. You work with those bad boys, you can manifest anything, I'm telling you. Food for thought. Okay, anything else that needs to be heard, said, and honored for the collective? What needs to be heard, said, and honored for the collective? Overcoming obstacles. You can overcome anything. So it's giving me vibes of like, in your childhood you did not see abundance around you. Now you're learning to become abundant in your life, and this is an obstacle that you're needing to overcome, because when it comes to abundance, you may have a negative view. Some of you guys heard sayings like money doesn't grow on trees, just limited, very limited beliefs, like being programmed or instilled into you as a young adult, or like as a child, something like that. What else, Spirit? Anything else for the manifestations for group number 3? Any other messages that they need to hear? Any other messages for group number 3? What else do they need to hear? Rainbow blessings. Blessings are showering your life. And so this is what I'm saying. It's like you guys are overcoming challenges. And then like the minute that you release the negativity, the minute that you get over this obstacle, boom, you get everything that you're looking for. You get all your manifestations. All the blessings come raining down on you. So it looks like you guys are really close to, and again, group number 2 had this as well. I'm telling you guys, group number 2 was this close to getting their manifestations. They were just going through a really dark time in their life. You guys seem like you're just walking with a lot of wounds, a lot of negativity, and you're needing to overcome this. And then the minute that you do, you get all these blessings, right? Choosing your path, all is possible. Some of you guys are needing to have more faith, more belief. Some of you guys, again, you're pessimistic when it comes to your ability to manifest, or like, you know, certain manifestations being possible. Some of you guys feel like certain things are unrealistic. That is a negative point of view, because nothing is unrealistic for the universe, right? The universe is everything and nothing at the same time. Like, the universe is that magic that creates worlds and universes. Like, there's universes within universes, if you ask me, right? The multiverse. And so I feel like, you know, surrendering to magic and really surrendering to the belief that all is possible, those will definitely help you as well. Some of you guys, that's too positive for you at this time, right? It doesn't feel realistic. It doesn't feel good. But healing the wounds that caused you to be negative, that's definitely going to take you a long way with your manifestation. Some of you guys are needing to go back to your childhood. It's so funny because 5th house, if I'm not mistaken, it talks about children. So some of you guys are needing to go back to your childhood and you know, tap into that energy to see what needs to be released there. Because again, some of you guys, you grew up seeing a lot of lack, or you grew up not seeing, you know, a lot of abundance, or you grew up not seeing people really tap into their ability to manifest. And I feel like you've carried some of those principles or some of those beliefs with you. Once you release those though, you guys are like, it's no stopping you. It's no stopping you. We got Leo, I will. So some of you guys, that determination, it's like you're needing to have that determination, especially when it comes to your healing. But Leos are master manifestors, if you ask me. They're ruled by the sun, which is all about abundance, manifestations. It's connected directly, like, you know, to God's source. And I feel like for you guys, Leo is that energy. You could be a Leo, but I feel like, yeah, that's the lack. Some of you guys are needing to be determined to, well, I was talking, let's not jump around. I was talking about Leo's kind of being tied to that energy of manifestation. I feel like you're needing to have more determination, or like, you know, drive or willpower when it comes to your ability to manifest, more belief in yourself, because Leos are really like, they're known for being very confident, very self-assured. So some of you guys need to have that belief in yourself, like, I will get this done, this will happen for me. But I'm also seeing here that there needs to be some type of like determination, flowing in the direction of like filling your voids or healing your wounds, right? Some of you guys with this void of course moon missing, that's an emotional wound, right? Some of you guys didn't have things, and that's what I'm talking about. Like, there was lack when you were growing up, or at some point in your life, that has taught you maybe, like, you know, to be negative when it comes to manifestations, or to think negatively about manifestations, or about the possibility for them happening or actually coming through. Some of you guys with IC, you're needing to change your perspective. That's that distorted point of view. Some of you guys are needing to see things from a higher perspective, because Sagittarius is that sign of like higher knowledge and stuff like that, really connecting to spirituality. Some of you guys are needing to shift to a more spiritual viewpoint about your manifestations, which will definitely put you in a more positive place when it comes to your manifestations, right? So let's get some tarot of the divine out here for you guys and see what needs to be heard, said, and honored for the viewers of group 3 that I'm connecting with. Spirit, what needs to be heard, said, and honored for the viewers, the watchers, the people who are tuning into the pile for group 3. What needs to be heard, said, and honored the viewers, the watchers for pile 3, group 3. What is the energy when it comes to their manifestations? What needs to be heard, said, and honored? What needs to be heard, said, and honored for group 3? Any messages for group 3 for their manifestations? Any messages for group 3 when it comes to their manifestations? Any messages for group 3 when it comes to their manifestations? Let's see. All right, we got the King of Cups in reverse, the 5 of Swords in reverse, the 2 of Swords in reverse, the 4 of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Some of you have the Moon in reverse. Some of you have emotional wounds. Page of Wands in reverse with the Hanged Man in reverse. Sheesh. You guys got mostly reversals. Like, I see 2 right side up cards out of however many. What is this, like 8 or 9? 2, 4, 6. 4 and 4 is 8, and then 3 of Cups. Okay, so this is a beautiful thing. The fact that we're ending with 3 of Cups tells me that, boom, rainbow blessings are showering your life. Look at this. You're going to be celebrating. You're going to be turning up. You're going to be happy, right? Whatever this is, whatever you're manifesting, it's coming to you, right? Some of you guys are manifesting love. Some of you guys are manifesting a reconciliation with somebody. That's coming through as a message as well. Some of you guys are also manifesting confidence. That's coming through. Some of you guys, I'm trying to see like some of the energies that I'm picking up on for group 3. Some of you guys are manifesting being more happy, right? More emotional stability, security. That's coming through. We have the, it's so funny. The Knight of Swords is in reverse. All of these reverse cards, especially the court cards, the only right side up court card is the Queen of Pentacles, which I like. You know, she's a woman about her business. She's also a really good manifester as well. But especially when it comes to like material success and stuff like that. So some of you guys could be out to get some type of material success. Some of you guys want success with like a business. You want a successful business, or you want to see more growth in your business. Or you want to see like, you know, you want to start a business and have it be successful. With the Knight of Swords being in reverse and the Seven of Cups, some of you guys, when it comes to your manifestations, I feel like you're needing to slow down and really assess your options. There are some options here for you, and I feel like you're needing to take a look at them. The Knight of Swords can be a little bit impulsive, right? He can be a little bit like risky, especially in reverse. It's like moving too fast for yourself, really not like stopping to smell the roses, so to speak. Some of you guys are missing out on some good opportunities because you're either feeling stagnant with that Knight of Swords in reverse, or you're just really not paying close attention to the things that are going on. You're in your own world is what it feels like. Some of you guys too, when it comes to your manifestations, let me turn this over. When it comes to your manifestations, some of you guys, this is like that willpower that I was talking about, the lack thereof. This is what you're needing to get in tune with, right? More willpower, more determination to actually, like, you know, to say like, this is going to happen for me. This is going to come true. This is going to manifest for me. All food for thought. So the King of Cups being in reverse to start, I feel like this is talking about that emotional wound, right? Some of you guys, you lack some type of emotional maturity because you have wounds or you have energies that you have not gotten over. Some of you guys felt like you've taken a couple of losses in your life, right? This could be why maybe you are negative, or you have a negative viewpoint when it comes to manifesting, because maybe you tried to manifest, or the things that you tried to manifest in your life, they didn't work out, right? And it left you feeling wounded. It left you feeling a little bit hurt when it comes to your emotions, right? I'm even hearing like hurt pride for some of you. And so we have the Two of Swords in reverse with the Four of Cups. I feel like this is giving vibes of like making some type of like imbalanced decision, coming from this this place of being like in a negative space. It's like not really making good decisions, or not really making decisions that are in alignment with your manifestation, because you're not really in a positive place, right? The Four of Cups is in this very disappointed, very dissatisfied place. That's a very negative place to be. And some of you guys are, again, your decision making is being affected because you have not overcome some type of I'm hearing like a hurt ego, hurt pride. Like if you attempted something and you failed at it, or, and I don't like to use the word failed, but if it didn't go the way you intended, right? If you put energy into something before, and this could be even relationships, right? Some of you guys are wounded from relationships that have, you know, you tried to put in the work and it didn't work out. For others of you, maybe this was about, you know, job situations where maybe you tried to go towards a job and they rejected you. Like energies like that, just feeling like you are rejected. And we got sirens outside, you guys. I live in New York, so we're always going to hear sirens, but they come from my guides, right? When I'm on the money, they usually send those sounds when I'm talking about something. So some of you guys, you're having this energy where, again, like in your life, you've taken certain L's, you've taken certain losses, and they've contributed to you feeling like, you know, things are just bound to turn out negative, or things are just bound to not go your way. I feel like right now is the time for you to take some type of opportunity. Okay, somebody in the hallway is playing that song, Living My Best Life. So some of you guys are manifesting, you know, your best life. That's interesting. Alignment. Group number 3, you're manifesting your best life. Some of you guys are going to take some, in order to manifest your best life, right? You're going to need to take advantage of some type of opportunity to get more acquainted with some deeply rooted emotions, some emotions that they need your attention, right? The moon in reverse is like shedding light or illumination on something. And I feel like some of you guys are needing to sit back and really, really ground yourself in some of these deeper emotions and see what needs some love, some TLC, right? The Queen of Pentacles she's very nurturing in a sense, because she is that grounded earth mother, right? Mother Nature can be very nurturing. And I feel like some of you guys are needing to nurture your wounds, needing to nurture those emotions that need some, again, they need some TLC, because until you do so, I feel like you're going to be in this stagnant place, or in this place where you feel reluctant to be open to certain, some of you guys are like, I'm getting this very specifically, like you're getting inspirations for things and you're not acting on them. Remember that feeling I told you initially where it was like blah, it was very dull? That's Four of Cups. It's like, it's very like, dissatisfied, very like, oh, it's not gonna happen anyway. Like, that's the vibe I'm picking up on. Some of you guys, again, you're needing to work on this negativity because it has you in this place where you're not even open to certain experiences, right? If you're getting inspiration for things, you're not really open to capitalizing on them. Like, if you're getting good ideas, some of you guys might not be working on them or implementing them because it's like this energy of, well, it's not gonna work out anyway, so why bother? Like, almost like apathy, like there's no hope. Wow. Right, with the hangman in reverse, I feel like some of you guys are needing to change your perspective, and you're needing to do so quickly, right? Because the faster you change your perspective, the faster you overcome this negativity, the faster you can get to this 3 of Cups where you're having good times, you're having celebrations, being in more positive energies, right? People celebrating you and your success, cheersing and toasting to what you got going on, right? I see a lot of good things coming for you, group 3, but it's like you have something that's missing, or you grew up with a lot of lack, or you grew up with voids that you need to fill with self-love. That's a message. So let's see. Any other messages for group 3, Spirit? What needs to be heard, said, and honored when it comes to their manifestations? What needs to be heard? What needs to be said? What needs to be honored? What's going on with the energy of groups 3 Mercury? Groups 3's through. I'm just gonna pack it up because what is happening? Group 3's manifestation. There you go. What's going on with the energy there, Spirit? Thank you so much. That's too many. What's going on with the energy for group 3's manifestations? It's time to take action, new moon in Aries. So some of you guys are needing to, and it's funny because group 2 got that being empowered and like taking action to address like your wounds. I feel like, again, some of you guys are needing to be determined to, you know, to go after these shadow energies, or to like tackle this negativity that lives inside of you, right? Taking action to overcome your challenges and your obstacles, because then once you do, rainbow blessings, 3 of Cups, celebrations, they're cheersing to you, they're celebrating you, you got a lot of things going on, right? Turning that frown upside down. Any other messages for group 3? What do they need to know about their manifestations? A win-win outcome is forecast, full moon in Libra. Some of you guys are needing to release, because full moons are cycles of releasing, right? There are cycles or times where you get to purge and cleanse your energy. So some of you guys are needing to release these thoughts that things are not going to work out for you, right? That negativity, again, that viewpoint that's more pessimistic, or it's more geared towards like your wounds, right? That's what needs to be healed. More energy of pink as well. Healing those wounds so that you can have that win-win outcome, and also you can get in alignment with the belief that things are going to work out for you. They already are working out for you. They always have been working out for you. Some of you guys are needing to get in alignment with not manifestations, affirmations, right? Saying things like, look, confidence is your key to success. New moon in Leo, and I was saying it's like being more self-assured, being more confident in your ability to manifest. I'm telling you guys, I'm telling you. Anything else? Any other messages? Okay, what do you need to release? And emotions are running high. So some of you guys, again, with this negativity, you're really feeling it, right? Or should I say you're really not feeling it, right? Like this manifestation, you're like, I don't know about that. Like, yeah, I want it, but I don't know if that's going to come. I don't know if that's going to happen, right? What do you need to release? Are you holding on to any limit? So funny, you guys. So listen to this. I just did, I have an Instagram series that I post called Golden Conversations. Tune into that if you're interested. But I just did episode number 2 today. Mercury work with me, throat chakra trying to give out. I did episode number 2. And I was talking about limiting beliefs. I was talking about limiting self beliefs, and like, the thoughts that you walk with that cap you as far as like, your ability and your potential. Some of you guys are, needing to tune into that energy of releasing limiting beliefs, right? Because those are what's causing you to have like maybe emotional flare-ups, or causing you to be triggered. You don't believe that you are capable, or that you're able, or that the universe can do it. And so your emotions tend to become activated, but in a very negative way, right? So we're going to close out with advice. And this is the Divine Doors deck, if I'm not mistaken, that's the name of it. All these decks will be listed in the description for you guys. But I'm so excited because this is the first time I'm really using this deck on YouTube. I had this deck for quite some time. As you can see, she still looks pretty brand new. I've used her for a few personal readings, like for people who book, but not really with like YouTube readings. I haven't really been even feeling drawn to her for like a couple of months actually. So it's interesting that today Spirit was like, you got to get that Divine Doors deck out, because the messages, you know what I mean? So let's see, for group number 3, what needs to be heard, said, and honored for their manifestation. Spirit, what is the advice? What needs to be heard? What needs to be said? What needs to be honored? What divine doors do they need to walk through? I just heard, what chapters do you need to close the door on? Some of you, it's a chapter of, you know, being negative with your thoughts, being negative with your mindsets, right? With your beliefs. Any advice for group number 3, Spirit? Morning memory. Okay. So you guys have 2 doors. The first door says morning memory, and it says, its healing gift runs a destined course. The morning dawn, our inspired source. It's so interesting. And the key phrase here is meditate under the sun. So going back to that energy of group number 2, they got meditate and contemplate. I'm telling you guys, if you're not connected with group number 2, I don't know what I'm gonna say, because this is just too, I was gonna say coincidental, but if you know me, you know I don't even subscribe to coincidences. Everything is aligned in the universe. So go watch group number 2, because it's aligned for you in some way. I'm telling you, there's something there for you. But more energy of healing, and I feel like some of you guys connected with the energy of the sun. I was saying that Leo energy, so you don't have to have this in your chart, but connecting with the powerful energy of the sun, that Leo energy, I feel like that's definitely going to help you to heal, even shed light on some of the wounds that you have been walking with, because the sun, it illuminates things, right? It sheds light on the shadows. There we go. And so I feel like some of you guys are needing to do that. We have forgive and forget, a ritual cleansing of pain and lies. Arise and awaken, see a new sunrise. And so some of you guys are needing to forgive and forget, right? And this could be, you know, letting go of the past, any circumstances that you were in that taught you, you know, that your manifestations are not going to show up. They cause you to become negative with your beliefs and your manifestations, things like that. I feel like you're needing to let that go, let that energy kind of be cleansed from you. It says a ritual cleansing of pain and lies, right? Painful beliefs, beliefs that are lies, right? They're not the truth of the reality or the truth of your situation. Some of you guys are walking with painful beliefs, like beliefs that, you know, they don't bring you happiness, right? You're walking around with all these beliefs about how things are not possible, things are not working out for you, but do those thoughts make you happy, right? You have the power, group number 3, in any now moment to choose how you feel and to choose your thoughts, right? So why not choose the ones that feel good? That's what I always say. I think I got that from Abraham Hicks, if I'm like paraphrasing, right? But somebody's vibing outside, okay, cool. But why not choose the thoughts and the feelings that feel the best, right? You have a choice to be negative or to be positive. If you're choosing to be negative, just make the choice in any now moment to be positive, right? You can make that choice to say, you know what, negative thought, thank you for coming to show me that I still need to do some work, and now I send you on your way with love and light. Positivity, I claim you, I accept you, I receive you. That's it, right? Speak those affirmations, group number 3. Speak them. They're going to help you. So this is what I have for you guys. This was beautiful. If you don't go watch group number 2, you guys, we can't be friends, because I'm telling you, your guides have something for you there. No, I love you guys so much. Thank you for vibing. Group number 3. Thank you for watching, spending time, space, and energy with me. You know the vibes. If you're going to either group number 2 or group number 1, I'll see you there. But if you're stopping here, thank you again for connecting. Comment below if this made sense for your story, if this made sense for what you're trying to manifest, and why you feel like maybe it's not showing up, right? What's going on with your manifestations. And until the next video, you guys already know I love you, and that's it. Peace out.